Luciano Spalletti's arrival at Juventus has brought with it a distinct unorthodox identity, reshaping the club's traditional image with a bold and progressive style of play. Rather than leaning into a rigid structure alone, Spalletti has introduced fluid positional rotations, inventive build-up patterns, and a renewed emphasis on technical control. His Juventus side are comfortable manipulating space, stretching opponents in unconventional ways, while still maintaining a strong collective balance. The result is a team that feels both unpredictable and purposeful, signaling a clear tactical evolution under Spalletti's guidance. Juventus have alternated between several formations under the manager this season, but the 4-2-3-1 has emerged as the structure he appears most committed to moving forward. In possession, the shape remains highly fluid and capable of morphing into multiple configurations depending on the phase of play. The centre-backs remain relatively deep to provide security and protect the goal, forming a stable base that allows the rest of the team to express themselves higher up the pitch. The fullbacks operate in staggered roles that add balance and unpredictability. The right back generally holds a wider and slightly deeper position, offering consistent width and supporting circulation, while the left back is given greater freedom to step inside or combine in advanced wide areas alongside the winger. In midfield, the double pivot functions with a clear understanding of roles. One player anchors the space and maintains positional discipline, while the other player has the freedom to drop deeper during the build-up or push high to support attacks, ensuring numerical superiority across different zones. Ahead of them, the wider midfielders typically maintain width, but rotate intelligently with the fullbacks, allowing them to drift inside and participate in coordinated attacking movements. The number 10 enjoys significant freedom, roaming between the lines and across the pitch to link play and dictate tempo. As for the man leading the attack, the striker frequently drops off the back line to connect with the midfield, helping to create overloads and create combinations that overwhelm opposition defenses, an approach that reflects Spalletti's emphasis on fluidity, connection, and positional intelligence. Juventus' team tactics under Spalletti lean toward a standard, flexible approach, reflecting the manager's desire to move away from rigid modern frameworks. Rather than imposing a fixed system, Spalletti encourages an unorthodox style built on structure, paired with constant positional rotations and in-game adjustments. This allows the team to remain adaptable, responding intelligently to opposition behavior, while maintaining collective balance across the pitch. In possession, the build-up style is set to balanced, giving Juventus the freedom to vary their approach with the ball. They are comfortable building from the back with close support around the ball carrier, using short combinations to draw opponents out of shape, while also exploiting off-ball runs to stretch the pitch and threaten with longer passes over the top or incisive balls between the lines. The goalkeeper plays an active role, distributing short to the centre-backs to progress play methodically or opting for direct passes when space presents itself. This mix of controlled circulation and vertical intent is supported by assertive ball carriers and quick runners in behind, allowing Juve to switch tempo seamlessly. Defensively, the team adopt a balanced approach, often setting up in a higher mid-block designed to compress the midfield spaces and remain physically dominant in central areas. Pressing is applied selectively rather than constantly, with wide players playing a key role in locking down the flanks and forcing turnovers that can lead to transition opportunities. The backline is tasked with staying alert and compact, protecting their zones to prevent both wide overloads and central penetration. Under Spalletti, the team have shown clear improvement in their rest defense and their overall defensive organization, reinforcing a pragmatic yet adaptable identity that complements their unconventional attacking philosophy. Mikel Di Gregorio operates as a composed ball-playing goalkeeper within Spalletti's system, and is specifically useful when Juventus are faced with man-to-man pressing schemes. He is comfortable using his feet to help bypass pressure, opting to play short and invite the press before exploiting the space it creates. While he's not an overly aggressive cross-claimer, he compensates with strong positioning and sharp reflexes, often producing critical saves when the team are in need of support. His distribution adds an element of unpredictability, mixing short build-up passes with longer, more direct kicks to relieve pressure and quickly progress play up the pitch. The backline of Andrea Cambiaso, Lloyd Kelly, Bremer, and Pierre Kalulu forms both the defensive foundation and a key source of attacking overloads for Juventus. Cambiaso operates as a build-up inverted wingback, capable of working along the touchline to combine with nearby players and create rotations that lead to cutbacks and crosses into the box. When he moves inside, he adds an extra creative presence around the penalty area, helping to generate central overloads through intelligent movement and incisive passing. Kelly is deployed as a more composed, defensive-minded ball-playing centre-back. He offers assurance in the first phase of build-up, using his composure and line-breaking passing to help Juventus play through pressure from deep. At times, he can step high to support passing sequences or act as a reset option, allowing the team to recycle possession and re-establish structure. Out of possession, Kelly's deeper positioning helps protect the space behind the back line, enabling him to recover effectively while still competing strongly in duels. Alongside him, Bremer takes on a balanced stopper role. While his distribution has improved, he generally keeps things simple, playing forward passes when space opens up, circulating the ball sideways under pressure, or launching it long to relieve danger. His true value lies in his defensive presence, stepping out aggressively to win tackles in aerial duels, keeping Juventus on the front foot, and preventing opponents from establishing sustained pressure. On the right, Kalulu functions as a balanced wingback, pushing hard to provide width and deliver crosses while combining with the winger to create wide overloads. His recovery pace, physicality, and defensive awareness allow him to track back quickly, shut down wide threats, and win duels both on the ground and in the air. The double pivot of Kethren Thuram and Manuel Locatelli forms a structural base of Juventus' midfield, with contrasting yet complementary movement patterns that support both build-up and attacking phases. Thuram operates as a balanced box-crashing midfielder. While he contributes in deeper areas during the first phase of build-up, his greatest impact comes in the second phase, where his ball-carrying ability allows him to drive forward, push opponents back, back and open up passing lanes for teammates. His powerful forward runs frequently take him into the final third, where he adds an extra creative and goal-scoring presence by attacking space vacated by the number 10 or striker, arriving late in the box to finish crosses and cutbacks, or sustain attacking pressure in transition. Alongside him, Locatelli functions as a deep-lying playmaker with a strong defensive focus. He anchors the midfield, occupying central space and acting as the primary distributor through whom Juventus progress the ball from deep. His positional discipline allows stability behind the attack, while his passing range allows him to dictate tempo and orchestrate circulation across the pitch. Although he generally holds his position, Locatelli can step higher to support overloads, contribute with long-range shooting, and facilitate passing rotations in advanced areas, reinforcing his role as the positional regista of Spalletti's system. The attacking midfield trio of Kenan Yildiz, Weston McKennie, and Francisco Conceição add unpredictability and fluidity through constant movement and intelligent off-the-ball runs. Yildiz operates as an attacking wide playmaker, drifting between the left flank and central zones to destabilize opposition defensive structures. His rotations help create and exploit pockets of space, allowing him to link play smoothly while posing a consistent creative threat, whether through incisive passes or dangerous deliveries from wide areas. Yildiz's ball striking ability also makes him a major goal threat, capable of finishing well-timed moves in the final third or releasing teammates with perfectly weighted through balls. McKennie takes on the roaming playmaker role, using his energy and mobility to connect the team's different phases of play. He drifts across the pitch, interchanging positions and contributing to overloads, while also making aggressive late runs into the box to add an extra attacking presence regardless of his starting position. His versatility allows him to impact attacks through clever passes, flicks, and opportunistic shooting, making him a constant nuisance for defenders. Conceição, meanwhile, is deployed as a balanced winger. He typically starts wide to stretch the pitch before drifting inside in combination with the fullback's run, and in order to combine with the central players. Comfortable delivering crosses from outside the box, he provides constant service into the area, while also covering significant ground defensively, offering support on the flank and helping maintain balance when Juventus transition out of possession. Lastly, Jonathan David leads the line for Juventus in a build-up orientated false nine role. He frequently drops off the opposition's back line and into midfield areas, helping to create tight passing combinations and numerical superiority through the center, while opening space for runners to attack from deep or wider positions. This movement is key to Spalletti's fluid attacking structure, as it encourages rotations and disrupts defensive marking schemes. Although his finishing this season has not consistently matched his overall contribution, David continues to find himself in the right positions to end off attacking sequences, and his intelligent movement and link-up play suggests he remains capable of developing into an elite striker within the system. Manuel Locatelli captains Juventus, as free kicks are shared between Andrea Cambiasso, Kenan Yildiz, and Locatelli, while the corner kick takers are normally rotated between Yildiz, Francisco Conceição, and Cambiasso. From the penalty spot, the responsibility usually falls to Jonathan David or Locatelli. When the team are looking to attack corners, Bremer is the primary aerial threat, with Weston McKennie attacking the near post and Kethram Thuram targeting the back post area. Locatelli normally looks to position himself on the edge of the box, with Pierre Kalulu providing defensive cover. When defending corners, Bremer marks the opposition's main aerial threat, Lloyd Kelly and Kalulu cover the near and far post respectively, and Thuram is positioned as the post watcher. Lastly, for the throws, they are normally taken by the two fullbacks on their respective flanks. And there we go, people. That is how you can go ahead and replicate the 4-2-3-1 Juventus tactics under Spalletti in FC26. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you don't mind, smash that like button down below, as well as subscribing to the channel if you are new and you like the content on it. It would mean the absolute most to me, and it also lets YouTube know and the algorithm know that I am doing a good enough job on this channel for you guys and potentially new eyes to see what this channel has to offer. So that would be absolutely incredible if you could like, share, and subscribe. And if you're looking for any extra content, I also have a Patreon where I make extra content on there, and I will be making the Juventus tactics extension, so for players that I haven't really mentioned, like Moretti, potentially Vlahovic as well, and of course Openda and so on. So again, those players who I haven't mentioned for their roles in this 4-2-3-1, that will be on the Patreon. I don't know exactly when, in the next 2 days or so, it will be out on there. So if you are interested in that, go ahead, click on the link down below in the description, and you can take a look and see if it's more or less what you're looking for. So I will also be making the Juventus 3-4-2-1 tactics. Again, I don't know exactly when that's going to pop out, but it could be cool to have multiple systems under Spalletti out on YouTube for you guys to obviously go ahead and enjoy. So keep your eye out for that if you're interested again. So if you're looking for any footballing chats and conversations, join up with the Brom Squad Gaming Discord. The link for that is also down below in the description. Sorry, I'm kind of losing it right now, but the link for that is down below in the description for you guys to check out, join in with the conversations, the chats, and all that stuff that comes with it. And yes, anyways, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a smashing goddamn day, and I'm out of here. Peace.